So earlier today, we held a very exciting announcement in Mississauga. Mississauga is the home of CANDO Energy and SNC-Lavalin Nuclear, and we are pleased to announce a $400 million contract with SNC-Lavalin, which is really related to our first refurbishment project in 2020. So this contract includes engineering services, but more importantly, it includes the early release of funds so we can start procuring reactor tooling for our first refurbishment. One of the things that we talked a lot about when we announced our deal last December was the importance of effectively preparing for this refurbishment and spending money early to make sure we have a successful project. And part of a successful project is going to be procuring tooling early so we can test it. As you folks know from over the last number of years, Bruce Power's invested a lot in tooling and it's proven to be hugely successful. And what's been successful about that tooling is procuring it early, testing it, challenging it, training people on it. And so the announcement today is really one of our largest investments since we announced the deal to get ready for refurbishment. And it was also big news for Mississauga. This project will create 150 extra jobs in Mississauga. It's expected to support another 800 jobs in the area. As I mentioned last week, I was a member of the Canadian delegation to the IAEA, and Canada's industry is very respected around the world. And it's really exciting to see the progress that CANDO Energy is making. They just signed a deal with China looking at new reactors. They're in the process of starting the refurbishment in Argentina. And that's all great news for Canada because all that economic activity, part of it comes back here. But that economic activity is only possible with the foundation of our plants here in Ontario. That's their core business. So this is a very clear signal that we're partnering with them on this next refurbishment. And you talked earlier about the obligation on us to nail this next project, and this is a very tangible sign of our owners and investors investing $400 million towards that.
I was going to say a clear message to the community at large that this is coming, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah, this refurbishment is going to happen. It's going to start in 2020. Unit 6 is the first unit, and as we're all aware, Bruce Power produces an affordable rate for electricity, 30% of Ontario's power at 30% below the average cost. One of the things that's very important for us is meeting that accountability in the contract around off-ramps. So avoiding those off-ramps, it's very important that we do what we say we're going to do. As you know, our owners take 100% of the risk if a refurbishment goes late and over budget. So this is why they're making the investments to make sure we're well prepared.